the good old Strathmore sketch. Everyone's familiar with these. I hate the artwork on the front, so I black it out. I also got my stickers here from the escape room. I do these all the time with my wife's family, and a lot of the time we do get out. However, I don't think this time we did, unfortunately, but I'm a sucker for a sticker, so I'm taking it. I am on the prowl for my next painting. Maybe it'll be in here, maybe not. Maybe I'll have to just puzzle piece several of these things together. We'll see. I've always liked this guy. I think everyone needs a little skeleton character to draw from time to time. Why the heck am I pointing so much? I know I've drawn him several times since then, more detailed, but right here, I don't know what I was doing. But there he is. And when I am just all blocked up, I draw shapes. I draw body parts. Just anything to keep my hand moving. And that's what some of these pages, it'll just be the same similar shape, either flexing or, different angles. Just anything that comes to my mind. I'm just trying to get as confident as I possibly can with my line work. And eventually I want to move to, those black brush pens, and I want to just sketch solely in those. But right now, I'm stuck with graphite. But I'm heading in the right direction. I can feel that. I can feel it. And what do we have here? A couple bellies, a bone, some books. Interesting. I really like those scissors. Those are from my grandpa. They're always on my desk. I never use them. This is from a dream that I had of an alien taking a shower at my house. I love aliens. You know what? Maybe that's my thing. Maybe I should start painting some aliens. Man, I hate how unfinished some of these things are, but I really do like the I like the realism but cartoony side of things. I also like compositions where the horizon is curved. That's kind of been scratching the itch recently. This is from a little vacation that I took with my wife right before our baby came. And I always tell myself that I'm gonna draw on vacation. I'm gonna be one of those people. And I hardly ever do, but I always take the stuff with me. And so this is a little page I did in the hotel room. We went to the Minneapolis Institute of Art, or MIA, I think they call it. By far one of my favorite museums I've ever been to. Again, I love shapes. When I'm bored, I just do shapes. Shapes and body parts and random objects. Again, I'd love to do it with ink. I should start an inking sketchbook. That's what I need to do. We got a pair of boots. We have Mr. Amazon. More random shapes. A lot of beans. I do like a lot of beans. I'll let you watch until I see something cool. Oh, a nice little portrait of my wife. I don't draw her nearly enough. I think everyone needs pages and pages of hand practice. We gotta get as good as we possibly can at hands, otherwise, what's the point? I love doing drawings off of J.C. Leyendecker and Norman Rockwell, just really famous illustrators, and just taking what they've done and sketching it down real quick and just taking in as much as I can from just their expertise, because I love Norman Rockwell so much. I mean, look at those legs. Look at those legs. Because if you need anatomy practice, sit down and draw some Norman Rockwell. This is from a painting that I was going to do, one of the figures. I think the other full composition is in a different sketchbook. A portrait of one of my friends. Oop, we got some feet. This, I know I started or I did a variation of this. I love doing kind of the torso up with hands. Same with this one. This one I know is on a canvas somewhere. I just have not finished it. But I love the antlers. I love doing more whimsical stuff. I want to get more into that. Me at my desk with my coffee. This is an idea I had from Paradise Lost, the removal of Satan. I think it might be a chapter title, I can't remember. The good old homemade sketchbook. That's about enough of that one. We went shopping with some friends, and a friend of ours tried on some pants with flared bottoms, and I just had to sketch it. We love figure drawing. Love it. I really like this one. I hope to do something with this at some point. I love Renaissance paintings, as everyone should. And I love the angelic floating through the air, holding on to people, hands clutching, angel wings, maybe throw a demon in there. But I love studying classical work. Oh, that's a great coffee shop, by the way. This is an idea for a painting that I had that I still have yet to execute, but it stars my dog. I absolutely love just figures piled on top of each other in Renaissance paintings. and more thumbnails. I'll let you watch a little bit. We love a good figure drawing. I need to paint this. I have the idea of doing landscapes with UFOs in the distance. As I said, I am obsessed with aliens. Quick little Caravaggio sketch, nothing too fancy. And this was one that I did when I lived in an apartment. I got home from grocery shopping and I turned around and I just saw every light in the building was on and there was a cat in each window, and I loved the idea of that. So I hope to use it someday. This is probably my most current one. I throw the eraser away and I try to spend about 10 to 20 minutes just working on my line work and trying to get as deliberate. Doesn't have to be exact because I don't really like to use the guidelines in this. I'll use like maybe a starting point and then go from there, but no mapping out or anything like that. I'm just trying to get as confident as I can. Just introduced my wife to Harry Potter, and fun little pose hack or reference hack: use orchestra conductors as dueling wizards. We got a Bogoro on the left, we got I think JC Linedecker on the right. Again, studying the masters, it's the only way you're gonna get anywhere. But like, that's just my opinion. Some of these is a great example. Some of them go farther, some of them do not in terms of information that I draw in. It all just depends on how I'm feeling. But I don't really like to spend a ton of time on these. I kind of like this one. This one's kind of neat. Always draw your friends, even if they're not aware. Oh, I love that one on the left. It is, I'm pretty proud of that arm. Do you ever get the feeling like you're using your sketchbook wrong? Because I do pretty much all the time. I'm caught somewhere between, thinking, oh, this will be in a museum someday, and also, oh no, someone's gonna find this after I'm dead, and I'm gonna die of embarrassment all over again. Yeah, I can't help but feel that, sometimes I'm not using the materials the right way. Materials is in sketchbooks, and, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's whatever you're getting out of it. This has me thinking I should do more goblins. We love Avatar. I don't care what anyone says. I love the blue people. This is my shady car salesman. I made him up, but I know he exists somewhere in the world. He's trying to screw someone over. Anyone who's a fan of Wes Anderson knows that's Boy with Apple from the Grand Budapest Hotel. One of the greatest movies ever made. I don't care what anyone says. Oh look, it's old me on a date. Men at work. But show me the timestamp down below of one that you think would be a cool painting or which one you liked the most, and maybe I'll turn it into a video. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.